Good morning. Across the United States, millions are waking up to a new reality, a dramatic shift in the weather that has taken everyone by surprise. Just as we were getting used to bundling up and bracing ourselves against icy winds, the nation is now experiencing a remarkable transformation. What a turnaround. Just weeks ago, we were shivering through one of the harshest winters in years. Streets were blanketed in snow, and the cold seemed relentless, forcing people to huddle indoors and layer up just to step outside. The sound of snowplows and the crunch of boots on ice were daily reminders of winter's grip. Now, as March kicks off, over 300 million Americans are basking in a wave of spring-like warmth. The heavy coats have been swapped for t-shirts and sunglasses, and the mood in cities and towns has shifted almost overnight. Parks that were empty just days ago are now filled with laughter, picnics, and the sounds of children playing. It's true weather whiplash, a sudden dramatic shift that has everyone talking. Social media is buzzing with photos of thermometers hitting record highs for this time of year, and news outlets are scrambling to cover the story. Friends and neighbors gather outside, marveling at the rapid change and wondering what could be behind such an abrupt swing in the seasons. This isn't just a mild spell, it's May weather arriving 2 months early. Flowers are blooming ahead of schedule, and trees are budding with fresh green leaves, creating a scene that looks more like late spring than early March. Thermometers are climbing to levels that would be impressive even in May, let alone at the tail end of winter. Temperatures are soaring, parks are packed, and snow shovels are swapped for garden tools. People are seizing the opportunity to get outside, tending to gardens, and enjoying the sunshine. The sudden warmth has inspired a burst of outdoor activity, from joggers on city paths to families planning impromptu barbecues. Local businesses are taking advantage too, setting up outdoor seating and welcoming customers eager to soak up the sun. Ice cream trucks are making early rounds, and cyclists are out in force, relishing the unexpected taste of summer. A vast dome of warm air stretches from Maine to Florida, making it feel like late spring across the east. Satellite images show a sweeping surge of warmth blanketing the region, pushing aside the last remnants of winter's chill. From the northern tip of New England to the southern shores of Florida, the entire eastern seaboard is basking in golden sunlight. Nights are staying mild, windows are open, and the relief is palpable. People are enjoying fresh breezes in the evening, and the city hums with life well after sunset. For many, it's a welcome break from the long, dark winter nights, and a chance to reconnect with neighbors and friends outdoors. This isn't random luck, it's a powerful atmospheric pattern at work. Meteorologists point to shifting jet streams and unusual high-pressure systems that have redirected warm southern air far to the north. These patterns are part of a larger story about our changing climate and the unpredictable nature of weather in the 21st century. Scientists are closely monitoring these developments, using advanced technology to track the causes and potential impacts of such rapid changes. Schools are even using this moment as a real-life lesson in weather and climate, sparking curiosity in the next generation of meteorologists. As we enjoy this spring teaser, it sets the stage for a fascinating weather story this month. Whether this warmth is here to stay or just a fleeting preview, one thing is certain: America's whiplash weather is keeping us all on our toes, and the next chapter could be just around the corner. Let's talk numbers. This is no ordinary warm-up. Cities are seeing temperatures 15 to 25 degrees above average for early March. It's the difference between winter coats and t-shirts, and it's happening across the eastern U.S. Playgrounds are bustling, outdoor cafes are open, and the optimism is contagious. This isn't a one-day wonder. The warmth is sticking around for several days. Overnight lows are staying in the 40s and 50s, melting away the last of the snowpack. Meteorologists expect over 200 new record highs from the south to the northeast. Some records being challenged date back over a century. This is truly exceptional. Even with advanced forecasting, Mother Nature still surprises us. For the Northeast, this sudden burst of warmth is especially striking after enduring such a relentless and punishing winter. Just weeks ago, these same streets were buried under thick blankets of snow, with icy winds whipping through city blocks and people bundled up in heavy coats, scarves, and gloves. The transformation has been nothing short of dramatic, and it's left many residents marveling at how quickly the seasons seem to have shifted. In New York City, temperatures have soared into the mid-60s, a level more typical of late spring than early March. Central Park, which not long ago was a quiet, snow-dusted landscape, has exploded with life. People are out in droves, soaking up the sunshine, tossing frisbees, and picnicking on the grass. The city feels transformed, as if someone flipped a switch from winter to spring overnight. Down in Washington, D.C., the story is much the same. The mercury has climbed into the mid-70s, unheard of for this time of year. Locals have traded their winter coats for shorts and t-shirts, and the city's famous cherry blossoms are already starting to bud, weeks ahead of schedule. The tidal basin is buzzing with activity, as people stroll along the water, savoring the unexpected warmth. Across the region, long-standing temperature records are falling one after another, digital displays flash new highs, and meteorologists are scrambling to keep up with the pace of change. Even at night the air remains mild, with lows in the 40s and 50s, temperatures that would have seemed impossible just a few weeks ago. The usual chill of March evenings has been replaced by a gentle, almost balmy, breeze. In cities like Boston, the evidence of this rapid warm-up is everywhere. Snow piles that seemed like they'd last until April are shrinking fast, and the ground is finally thawing. Patches of green are emerging from beneath the receding snow, and the familiar crunch of ice underfoot has been replaced by the soft squish of wet earth. For many, it finally feels like spring is within reach, even if the calendar says winter isn't technically over. From Philadelphia to Boston, cities are experiencing temperatures well above average for this time of year. The rapid snowmelt is causing rivers and streams to swell, and city crews are busy clearing storm drains to prevent flooding. Sidewalks are slick with meltwater, and the air is filled with the sound of dripping icicles and rushing runoff. It's a vivid reminder of just how quickly the weather can change in this part of the country. The psychological boost from this early taste of spring cannot be overstated. After months of being cooped up indoors, people are finally venturing outside, eager to reconnect with friends and neighbors. Parks are filled with laughter and conversation, joggers are back on their favorite trails, and families are gathering for impromptu picnics. The city feels alive in a way it hasn't for months, and spirits are noticeably higher. For many, this warm spell is a welcome signal that the worst of winter is behind us, at least for now. People are packing away their heavy coats and snow boots, swapping them for lighter jackets and sneakers. There's a sense of optimism in the air, as if the entire region is collectively exhaling after a long, difficult season. This early arrival of spring is more than just a change in the weather, it's a much-needed morale booster. Children are playing outside again, their laughter echoing through neighborhoods, and adults are rediscovering the simple joys of a sunny afternoon. It's a reminder of how closely our moods are tied to the rhythms of the seasons. For millions across the Northeast, this is a precious opportunity to enjoy the outdoors, recharge, and reconnect with the world around them, before the next twist in the weather inevitably arrives. Whether it's a walk in the park, a bike ride with family, or simply sitting in the sun, these moments of warmth are being savored by all. The South is no stranger to warmth, but this is extreme for March. Across the region, people are feeling the heat in ways they never expected so early in the year. The sun is beating down with an intensity that feels more like the heart of summer than the first days of spring. Residents are reaching for sunglasses, hats, and cold drinks, trying to find relief from the surprising warmth. Even longtime locals are commenting on how unusual it is to see such high temperatures before the official start of spring. Cities from Texas to the Carolinas are seeing highs in the low to mid-80s, more like June than March. In places like Dallas, Houston, and Raleigh, digital thermometers flash numbers that would be impressive even in late spring. Outdoor cafes are packed as people take advantage of the sunshine, but many are surprised by just how hot it feels. The usual March chill is nowhere to be found, replaced by a warmth that has everyone talking. Charlotte, Nashville, and Atlanta are all breaking the 80-degree mark, shattering previous records for this time of year. Meteorologists are calling it a heat wave, and local news stations are running special segments on how to stay cool. Stores are seeing a rush on summer gear, with fans and air conditioners flying off the shelves. The city streets are filled with people in shorts and tank tops, a sight rarely seen in March. Humidity is rising as Gulf air flows north, giving the region a summer-like feel. The air is thick and heavy, making even simple outdoor activities feel more exhausting. Early morning joggers are returning home drenched in sweat, and families are seeking out any patch of shade they can find. The combination of heat and humidity is making it difficult for many to keep cool, and some are already longing for the milder days of early spring. Trees and flowers are blooming weeks early, though a late freeze could still threaten. Gardeners and nature lovers are both delighted and concerned, as the early blossoms bring beauty but also risk. If temperatures suddenly drop, these delicate flowers and budding trees could be damaged, impacting everything from backyard gardens to local orchards. The early arrival of spring colors is a treat, but it comes with a sense of uncertainty. Over 50 new record highs are expected across the South in just one day. Meteorologists are tracking the heat wave closely, noting that such widespread records are rare for this time of year. The unusual warmth is making headlines, and people are sharing their own stories of how the heat is affecting their daily lives. From schools adjusting outdoor activities to businesses offering free water, the entire region is adapting to the unexpected conditions. The heat is impacting agriculture, energy use, and daily routines. Farmers are keeping a close eye on their crops, worried about how the early warmth might affect growth and yields. Power companies are seeing a spike in electricity demand as more people turn on air conditioning units to stay comfortable. In cities, people are adjusting their schedules, opting for early morning or late evening activities to avoid the hottest part of the day. Farmers worry about early budding, while power companies see a spike in AC use. The agricultural community is on alert, knowing that a sudden cold snap could devastate crops that have started growing too soon. Meanwhile, technicians are busy servicing air conditioning units, and utility companies are urging customers to conserve energy during peak hours. The ripple effects of the heat wave are being felt in homes, businesses, and fields across the South. For now, people are enjoying barbecues and beach trips, a true taste of summer, months ahead of schedule. Parks and beaches are busier than usual, with families and friends making the most of the unexpected warmth. Outdoor concerts and festivals are drawing crowds, and the mood is upbeat, even as everyone keeps an eye on the forecast. While the early heat brings challenges, it also offers a chance to savor the joys of summer long before it officially arrives. What's driving this spring preview? It's all about a powerful high-pressure system anchored off the East Coast. This heat pump pulls warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico straight up the country. The clockwise flow keeps cold air at bay and lets warmth flood the eastern U.S. Humidity rises as the air picks up moisture over the Gulf, especially in the south. This high-pressure dome blocks Arctic air, allowing the warmth to persist for days. Without it, a cold front would have ended this warm spell already. It's a classic setup for a heat wave, just happening in March, not May. This rare atmospheric combo is giving millions a historic taste of spring. To appreciate this warmth, remember February, a month of relentless Arctic blasts and record cold. The jet stream dipped south, unleashing polar air and creating a Siberian express that froze the Midwest and Northeast. Cities like Chicago and Minneapolis endured sub-zero stretches, and even the South saw hard freezes. Power grids strained, furnaces ran non-stop, and people stayed indoors. Records for low temperatures fell, with wind chills dropping to dangerous levels. The psychological toll was real. Gray skies and biting winds wore everyone down. That's why this March thaw feels miraculous, a complete reversal in just weeks. The contrast between February's deep freeze and March's warmth is dramatic. It's a reminder of how quickly, and extremely, our weather can change. February's cold was capped by a historic blizzard that buried the Northeast. Feet of snow fell from New Jersey to New England, shutting down travel and closing schools. Providence, Rhode Island saw 38 inches, nearly 3 feet, while Long Island towns dug out from over 2 feet. Airports closed, highways became impassable, and states of emergency were declared. The storm's impact was immediate and overwhelming, with cleanup lasting over a week. The memory of being snowed in is still fresh, as we now enjoy spring-like warmth. The rapid shift from digging out to planning picnics is the ultimate weather whiplash. It's a testament to the Northeast's resilience and a dramatic backdrop for today's warmth. Tempted to pack away your winter clothes? Not so fast. This early spring warmth is only temporary. March is famously unpredictable. A significant pattern shift is coming, with a cold front expected by mid-month. That means a return to below-average temperatures, 30s and 40s in the Northeast, 50s and 60s in the South. Overnight freezes and even some snow are possible as winter makes a comeback. Don't rush the closet switch. Keep sweaters and jackets handy. March is a month of wild swings, with winter and spring battling for control. Enjoy the warmth, but be ready for another round of cold. Winter's not done yet. Expect surprises before spring truly takes over. Bottom line, get outside and enjoy the spectacular weather while it lasts. Open the windows, take a walk, and soak up the sunshine after months indoors. This stretch is a powerful mood booster and a reminder of nature's unpredictability. The position of one high-pressure system can mean the difference between parkas and t-shirts for millions. Colder weather is on the way, but don't let that dampen your spirits. Think of this as a spring teaser, a promise of better days ahead. For now, fire up the grill, play outside, and make the most of this early taste of May. We'll keep watching the maps, enjoy every moment of this spring preview.